Hello everyone, and welcome to a new season of Vault Hunters. As always, I am Dor, and today we are on an SMP. So we are on the MineRaft server. There's 10 other members. I will link them all down in the description below so you guys can check them out. And right now we do have some gear because the server started yesterday. On Sunday is when the pack released. So we did end up starting the server around that time. I didn't really play too much though. I found an area that I wanted to set up my base, and that was pretty much it. I didn't really do too much else. I didn't go mining for the vault stuff that we need or anything like that. I'm also out looking for carrots and beets, I guess, unless those don't pop up in the altar, in which case I'm probably going to waste time doing that. But I'm going to look for some beets and some carrots as well. But then we're going to head back to our base and set up a little beginning structure and start looking for some of the vault rocks and stuff that we need to go into our first vault today, hopefully. So let me cut down a couple of these. Also, I should mention that I do kind of want to have a single-player world running in unison with the SMP here, but it's going to be delayed by a couple of weeks because I don't want to have both of them starting within a couple days of each other. And I also want to have you guys vote on what type of world we load into for our single player stuff. So we can either do another vanilla world generation like this SMP is, or like last season, or we can jump on into the Skyblock version of the mod pack now. That is also an option that we can do. So you guys can go ahead and vote on that. And then come probably mid-December or sometime in January, we will roll the single-player series out as well. So we'll be focused on the SMP here for the next couple of weeks. But yeah, hopefully by the time the single-player world rolls around, we're a little more accustomed to how things work in this new version of the mod, and we're not completely just fumbling our way through the single-player world as well. Also, this is where we are going to be setting up our base. So we are currently in a crater of the mountain range here. It should hopefully look good. I have an idea of what I want it to look like. Whether or not I'm able to execute that is up for debate. I'm not exactly a good builder, so it'll look how it looks. It is what it is, really. I'm going to be building primarily down in the ground. There's going to be a couple structures on the top, but nothing like it was last season with that big tower of emptiness that I built. So hopefully it looks a little more decent. There's going to be less eyesore for me to look at in annoyance every day I log on. But I'm also going to continue looking for some more carrots. We have pretty much everything else that we can farm for the most part, right? We got we got potatoes, we got sugarcane, bamboo. We got all the like generic farmable items just about. So I need to go find some carrots and some beets and maybe cactus. Yeah, I think those are the other 3 vanilla things that we need, and a rose bush. Other than that, everything else we have. So I'm going to continue going and looking for that stuff. We do have a village just north of us pretty much, and it looks like a vanilla village. So I'm hoping the farm things are there because the other ones don't have those, like I said, or might have said. I don't know. There's so many things getting cut out of this episode already. Who knows? But I'm going to go that way, find that village, and see if there's some carrots there at least. That would be ideal. All right, so in between episodes, I'm going to go gather up the rest of the items that I am missing, all the vanilla farmable stuff. I need a bunch of saplings. I still need a cactus, and I believe that's it. I got everything else for the most part, but I don't want to waste any more time today. So what I'm going to go ahead and do right now is go find the stuff that we need in order to run our first vault. So we need to go mining for some stuff. We need the vault rock stuff, so we need chipped vault rock, and we're also going to need chromatic iron. We don't need to go fight the ender dragon anymore. That's no longer a thing we need to do. But in order to make the altar, we need to get some obsidian, some diamonds, and some stone, which is fairly simple to do. So I'm going to go mine for those items, but this is also our base layout somewhat. I didn't lay out everything because I was doing it with wool, and I don't have a whole bunch of wool on hand at the moment, but I also can't build any of it right now either because I need to get my hands on Silk Touch and Fortune before I can even start building the foundation of this thing because of the blocks that I went with. So that may change as I mess with it a little bit more, or it might not. I'm not exactly sure, but I'm going to go mining for a little bit, get those things that I need, and then we should hopefully be able to run our first vault today, unless we get really unlucky with the recipe for our first crystal, which could potentially happen, but I think that's not necessarily the case anymore because it's supposed to be stuff that we can easily get early game, so we should be kind of good. Well, we found our first bit of diamond, so that's a good sign, at least. I still have to find the chromatic stuff, but there's that. Okay, that's 10. I think I still have to go down to -30, I think is when that stuff starts spawning, so Let me get back to looking for this, and I'll be right back with you guys. Well, it didn't actually take me too long to find some of this stuff, so we only need a little bit because, again, we can get this stuff from the vaults, so it doesn't really matter how much we get from this. I'll hopefully be able to break even every time we run a vault. That would be ideal. I'm going to mine all of this for the time being, just to get it all harvested up. And then we also need to find... Oh, actually, no, never mind. We have the vault stone here, so we need this stuff to break into the chips for us to be able to make a crystal, which we didn't get any chips. Oh, we got one chip. Okay, so that's good. I'm going to actually mine all this and mine all the stone as well and see what we end up with here in a second. All right, so we cleared out the whole little area. We ended up with 36 of the vault chip rocks, as well as 149 of the chromatic iron. So we're going to go smelt down the iron because we need it smelted to craft it into the vault rock. And then I also need to go find some obsidian to craft out the altar. So let me go get that stuff squared away, and then we can see what the first recipe is going to give us. Okay, so we should have everything ready to go. Let's get our first crystal put together, and then let's also craft up the altar, which we need 1 diamond for. Oops, my bad. Let me grab that. And now we should be able to do that, and there is our altar. Okay, so let's see what our first recipe is going to be. Hopefully nothing too bad. We need a bell, some seeds, some copper, and some stone. That is completely doable because we should have 1 bell in here. We do indeed. All right, well, there is our first crystal done, and we're going to jump right into this first vault and see how well we can do. Hopefully we get out alive. That would be ideal so we can have some loot. One of the things we need to pay attention to is where we spawned in at from and where we're going, because we can't place down waypoints in this version of the pack, and we want to actually get out of here, so that would be ideal to keep track of where we're going. Also in this version, the mobs don't actually spawn unless you're around the chest areas, so that's actually going to come in handy pretty well. I don't think anything's up there. It doesn't even look like there's a spawner there, but there is chests, so we'll give that a go. And I don't... Oh, already off to a bad start. Okay. All right. Yeah. I didn't hear a fizzle, so the spawner should still be spawning dudes, which we don't really want to have to deal with. So I'm just going to pillar straight up to that thing, actually, and see if we can just cheesily get it dealt with there. I did hear a sizzle that time. I don't know how loud that was for you guys, but there was a sizzle. And we got 4 chests we can mess with. Sweet. Oh, we also have another one over there, so I'm going to pillar on over to that as well. The loot so far isn't too bad, I wouldn't guess. There's a skeleton. You got a bow, bud? No, he's got a sword. Sweet. Okay. So one of the other cool things about this version is the first 10 levels or the first 10 vaults. I'm not exactly sure on that just yet, but you spawn in with a modifier called Beginner's Grace. So if we do end up dying, we don't lose our gear right away here, which is kind of nice. Ooh, we got some good stuff there, I think. Is it worth taking the bread? I don't know if it's worth taking the bread, but I'm taking it nonetheless for the time being. We have so much stuff down there. We're going to die as soon as we hit the ground. This is bad. Come here, Husk. Let me kill you. Thank you. I don't see a spawner. Maybe it sizzled. Maybe. Not too sure. Let me take that stuff. Is there another chest here? There is indeed. Look at that. Okay, cool. Got a thing. We got some more books. Oh, we do have some coin piles over there. But the mob spawner is still there, which I don't really want to go back over to. Can we jump in this and be safe for a second and then try and run away from these guys? Sure can. Cool. Okay, we came from that way. We have not done anything. We haven't gone anywhere. Let's jump in the water. Let's see. We got another thing there. The spawner just broke as we jumped down here, so that's good. Can we nerd pull this just a bit? A bit of safety for us, please. Cool. Okay. So as long as we get rid of that guy, we can then loot that little area as well. Oh, there's another one right there, too. Sweet. Okay, come here, bud. Come here, bud. Thank you. And let's see what we got here. We got a shulker box, or a shulker shell, so that's good. One more of those would be really handy. Take that stuff. Take that stuff. And let's see. Oh, there we go. We got another shulker there. Sweet. Okay. So we have at least a shulker shell, and that thing just broke as well. These guys, I believe, can jump. So nerd pulling's not the greatest, but it'll have to do right now. And that the spawner also broke over there too. And hopefully the loot here is also decent. That would be ideal. There we go. We got a vault diamond, our first vault diamond. That's nice. Let's take all of that. We got some netherite. I love it. And let's see. We got some more junk there. Do I have bread in my... I do have bread. I don't want the bread. Do I want the... I'll take the bread. Sure. Never mind. I have to kind of decide on what I do and don't want this early in the pack. We do have a treasure door. That's cool. They changed the design of that. That looks pretty neat. Is there any other chests down here that we can grab? Is this one that we just hit? Yeah, that's the one we just hit. Okay, I got a tiny brain. Holy cow. Ooh, we got some ores. The thing didn't despawn. Can we get that? Can we get that? We did. Fun side. Larimar. No Larimar. We did get a fun side, though. I think that was fun side. Or Ashium. One or the other. I want to get away from them real quick. Oh, wait. Actually, no. That was gold. That looked like the Ashium or the other thing from last season. Okay, that was my bad. I just mixed that up, apparently. Oh, I even have the thing on, too, so I could have looked and saw what it said before I broke it like a dum-dum there. I am going... Let's see, we have 4 hearts left. This is a little dicey. I'm going to go one more room in, but I do want to try and leave this one with our loot because I want the shulker box, right? That keeps me from having to go to the end. Oh, we got a chest over in the corner. Please break. It did. Sweet. Okay. I got to remember to jump. I'm not used to doing that in this game. But yeah, there we go. We got critical hits. We got another one of those things. I'm not quite sure what it does. Take that stuff. And there's only 2 chests here. Unfortunate. All right. Let's continue moving here. Is that a bell? I need bells. No, that's a lantern. I don't need lanterns. So we have another point of interest there. It just spawned a bunch of dudes and it didn't fizzle. This one just spawned some dudes and fizzled. So that's... Oh, it didn't fizzle, actually. It's right there. Can we do this quick? Do it quick, do it quick, do it quick. I'm grabbing stuff I don't need to be grabbing. Okay. There you go. I am going to backtrack. We only have 3.5 hearts, but I'd rather get out alive instead of losing this stuff. So let me get out of here. We might run one more, depending on how unlucky the recipe is for us to run it. All right, not the best first run here, but we did manage to get 610 XP. We got 440 of it from opening the chests, and we also got 18 from opening or breaking blocks. So I'm guessing that was the gold and the Larimar, because I didn't break anything else other than our deep slate. So, or the cactus too, I guess. I don't think that would count, though. And we also got 152 from killing mobs, so that's fairly good as well. We want to be trying to get as much XP per run as well as loot, so we want to try and manage that as best we can. And is there anything else that we want to see from this? So we got Beginner's Grace. Basically acts like a soul flame from last season, which is fairly good. We got some fancy chests, but most of them we got, or the only ones we got, rather, were just wooden ones. We didn't find any of the other types of chests. And then it also gives you a breakdown of all the stuff that you killed. That's pretty cool. Okay, so let's claim that XP. We are almost level 1. All right, well, here's all the loot that we got from that run. It's nothing too crazy. We did get some magic silk, which is going to come in handy because that is going to allow us to start making pouches. We're going to need that and Larimar because that's how we carry more stuff. There's no danks in this pack. The only storage thing that I'm aware of that you can take with you is the backpack mod, which has pouches to start with. And then as you level it up, you get backpacks and stuff like that. So that's going to come in handy already. We got some Star Essence and a Vault Diamond, so that's a pretty decent run. Nothing too great. I'm going to make the shulker before we run this next one so that we can at least have a little bit more storage. There's no risk of us losing the thing here right away because we're going to have that Beginner's Grace, like I said, for a little while. And I'm getting ahead of myself just a little bit here. So we need one of those. We need 4 of those. Let's craft another crystal and see what the recipe is and whether or not we're even going to be able to do it. So be nice. Obsidian, dirt, lapis, and potatoes. That is also doable, but I gotta find my obsidian. That should be somewhere over here. There we go. Okay, and then the dirt and the potatoes and lapis are really simple for us to do as well, and that's not an issue. All right, well, let's give it another go here. We did get the same type of vault again. There's different types of layouts, and we managed to get the jungle or the beach layout 2 times in a row here. Let's also try and not take a ton of damage if we can avoid it, because the longer we can stay in here, the more loot we can manage to get. This thing also didn't fizzle. Ugh, that's not good. Okay, we're gonna run away from that. I'm gonna try and only loot the ones that fizzle. That's coins and stuff. I'm not really too worried about that at the moment. We got one over there. Can I get over there? Oh no, this is bad. This is bad. Bad. Okay, yeah. I'm going to leave this room for right now, and hopefully these guys despawn. Never mind, just kidding. We're going to go upstairs because I thought this was looping around to the door, and it did not. But this one did fizzle, so that's cool. Can I do this? I can't do this. Oh, jump. Thank you. Okay. Let me clear these guys real quick, and then we can loot this chest and see if the other spawner fizzled as well. I think one of the other ones did, maybe. I also just realized the obelisk thing is different on this run. We had obelisk last run, and we now have monoliths this run. I also opened that chest and it was trapped, so that's a great sign immediately here. But you know what? It's more XP for us, so honestly, I'm fine with it. Alright, well, we're leaving a little earlier than last time because I tried to loot a chest and they spawned on it and hit me off the ledge and I got down to 1 heart. I couldn't swap to my water bucket quick enough. That was pretty stupid. But yeah, we didn't really loot too much. I put the whatever I got a second ago into our shulker. That was a worse run than the first one there. Wow. Okay. I didn't think it would get worse than that, but it did. That was bad. We managed to get 188 XP though, so I mean, we're almost at level 1, 2 vaults in, so not too bad. All right, well, this is all that we got from that run. We do need to do better. That was pretty bad. But after this run, we should hit level 1. So I'm going to empty this. We're going to put another crystal up real quick, see what we get. Ideally, another super easy craft. That would be very nice. And we got the lucky jingle there. Sweet. Okay, so we need 1 copper, 1 gravel, 1 seed, and 1 glow ink. Luckily enough, we have glow ink down in the mine where I was earlier, but luckily for me, I didn't grab any of it, so go figure. I have to go kill one of those real quick. Everything else we have in our chest here. I gotta sort my stuff already. I can't remember where anything is. There's the copper. We should have seeds in here as well. There we go. One of you. We needed gravel, which we have a whole lot of because I was farming that up like a dum-dum earlier for no reason. Or there is a reason, but I can't do anything with it just yet. And let me jump on down into the mine and grab that squid. Yay, we actually had one down here. I don't have to wait for them to spawn. Woo, we got exactly 1 too. Dang it. Okay. Well, I'm out of here. We have enough to turn that crystal on, and we're jumping right into another one here. All right, now we rolled a different type of vault layout, so that's cool. And let's hopefully get enough XP to hit level 1. That would be ideal. And then, let's see. We also want to actually try and loot. The last one there was not very good. And my marking block is not great for this vault layout. This is all covered in deep slate and basalt. So I'm hopefully not going to get lost here. We spawned in the east. We're heading west again. Okay. So this is like a nice amethyst room. This is pretty cool. Oh, we got a nice little pocket here. Oh, we have 2 pockets again. Dang it. Why does that keep happening? I think the pocket on the left there did the sizzle. This one also did because the spawner was right there. So, nope. There's still a spawner on this one. Okay. We also got a ghost. Oh, those guys hit. Did he just take 2 hearts? No, he took a heart and a half. Okay. That's not super terrible. Let's try and grab these and get out of here quickly. Oh, we got a nice one there. We got a vault diamond as well. Let me take the book. I don't remember if I was grabbing them or not, but I'm going to start because I want to make bookshelves. Take that. We got another log. And that is... Ooh, we got 1 more chest. Okay, there we go. Let's continue moving here. We don't regen, right? That's not a thing. Fairly certain. Yeah, we don't regen still. Okay. So let's see, is there any more of the little pockets in here? There's no more pockets upstairs, but we do have 2 more down, or 3 more down here. That one sizzled immediately. That's lovely. And we also critted that guy. That's great. Oh, we critted that guy too. Sweet. Okay. Please die. Sounds like we have one back that way. I want to see, is this going to sizzle too? No, it's not going to sizzle. Okay. So let's kill these guys and then loot the chest as quick as we can and then get away from the spawner so it doesn't spawn more dudes. I gotta look and see what that thing is. The little coal thingy. Ow. Is that a time sacrifice? We might want to do that. That might actually be, like, actually useful here. Can I break this quick enough? I don't think I can. Break, 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 break. It's not gonna break quick enough. Okay, never mind. Things spawn. We're gonna clear this wave. Ow. We're gonna clear this wave, and then we're gonna sacrifice the time because we have 20 minutes in here. We're not gonna actually live that long. Let's do that. Take that. Cool. Okay. We're away from the spawner. Please don't spawn anymore. Let's loot this one. Grab this stuff. Oh, we got another vault diamond. Sweet. Hopefully we can get lucky. And yeah, we did. Okay, sweet. So that was another sizzle. Let's get rid of these guys. We got 3 chests we can loot there. We're doing not great on health. That was a mob trap. That was a mob trap. Oh, no. Please don't jump at me. That actually wasn't that bad of a mob trap. It just spawned 2 of those dudes. That's... Oh, wait, no, never mind. There's more coming in from the top. I guess they spawned above me on the thingy. But he thankfully almost killed himself with the fall damage there, so I will gladly take that. Can I loot these in safety, please? Thank you. Okay, we got a burger patty. We got some stuff. Cool. And that chest really didn't have anything in it. What are these guys? LED lanterns. Those look kind of cool. All right, I'm going to try and loot a little bit more before we leave. We're only one room away from the exit. We got 16 minutes. We only got 4.5 hearts, so not ideal. Oh, we also have an obelisk. Is it going to give me XP just by touching it? I hope. But we do get a lot more XP by completing the thing itself, just like we did last season. So that's something that we do maybe want to do as well, but definitely we can't do it right now. I should also probably start doing the water bucket thing to push people away from us. Or, yeah, that works, right? That's one way for us to try and deal with things. Can I do one of those? And then one of these to try and... Oh, no. Uh-oh. No, 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 nope, 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 thank you. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh, I'm not dead. Okay, I'm not dead. I'm going to run now. I'm going to run and try and take this loot with me. Okay, yep, we have 1 heart. Hopefully we don't get hit. That was not ideal where that zombie spawned. It spawned in the waterway to the left of us, and it like jumped and smacked us at the same time. That was pretty bad. I guess by doing the time altar, we didn't actually get more XP for that, because I kind of figured that would give us more XP, but we managed to get only 500 that time. We should be level 1. So let's click it. We are indeed level 1. Sweet. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab our first skill. We are going to go for healing, because right now we don't have a farm set up for healing potions. And this allows us to not have to take up an inventory slot and or multiple inventory slots this early in the game. So let's take that, and then every time we hit our keybind, we gain 2 hearts right now until we level that up a little bit more, and then we can start gaining more and more hearts. But let's go ahead and take a look at the run there. We did kind of decent on loot, I think. I mean, we got a relic booster, which, I don't know, is it going to be any good this early? I don't really think it will, but it's going to give us XP, right? Unless that's changed. It didn't give us anything. That was bad. All right. Well, you know what? Off of 3 runs today, we definitely got room for improvement to try and make these runs a little bit better. There's a lot of room for improvement, honestly. But right now, that's going to be it for today's episode. In between episodes, I'm going to set up a couple of villagers. The protection and all that stuff is disabled in this version, so we're not going to get those, but I believe efficiency, unbreaking, the silk touch, and fortune, those things all still work. So I'm going to set up a couple villagers for those items because I would like to get those, so I'm not having to farm up a bunch of chromatic metal and do it one by one, and I'd rather fortune that stuff to get more out of it. And then I'm also going to set up a couple farmers and a couple brick guys, so if we have them pop up on the altar, we can go ahead and turn that in immediately. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's episode, and I will catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching!